Hi guys, welcome back to my Sunday live. I can't remember, is it episode 14 today? I'm a bit out of it. I went out for a mummy dancing date night last night and I came home at like 3 or 4 in the morning. I can't remember. I woke up at 8:30 feeling so shattered. Anyway, today I want to share with you that I'm actually packing, the beginning of my packing. We are actually moving not too long from now. As you guys know, I'm actually a what do I call myself? I'm a global nomad. I love moving around the world, moving homes. I get bored. My husband and I, we get bored of living in a house somewhere. It gets a bit too routine. So we kind of move homes, move countries every couple of years. And the time has come for us to move to a bigger home somewhere else than this place in London. So, but I hate packing. I hate packing with a vengeance. So what do we do? So anyway, I just want to share with you my tips. When we are looking to move countries, to move homes, we start off by packing up. I've got about, in my other room, in my office somewhere behind this other door, I've got about 5 bags of clothes from the children and some of mine, maybe old winter clothes and stuff like that we are going to be sending to our local charity shop. One of my favorite is called Farah. It's only in London, unfortunately. But if you live somewhere else, you know, I would probably be sending it to places like British Heart Foundation or Oxfam, and one of my other favorite one actually is the British Red Cross, because I was a Red Cross member for many years. I know the work they do is really valuable, so I try and help them out whenever I can. So that when that is done, the first thing I do is of course send all the clothes to the charity shop, and then we start packing things that are non-essential. And it hurts me to say this, but books. So there you go. We've already started packing one box here. This is my bookcase right here. This messy bits. So when I was writing my book, oops, it's a bit dark right now. When I was writing my book, this became all my my research stuff here. You know, my psychology books, my, you know, I don't know, marketing books and books about body issues and sex and whatnot, everything else. Anyway, so we're going to be packing all our books. And when I was using an international mover, they told us one thing: never ever pack your book in a box that is bigger than this. So it's like really small box, because he said it will get too heavy to carry. You can put your clothes in a much bigger box because they tend to be a lot lighter. Of course, if the clothes are like, you know, jumpers and gowns, because they're a lot lighter, they just take up more space because of all the air inside. And he said, you know, and of course, same with precious goods, with like your breakable items, use the same kind of like slightly bigger than the book box, but still big, smaller than a medium, because again, you want to be able to put lots of packaging, put lots of bubble wrap on your breakable items, and then, you know, put lots of packaging like paper in between all the like for example, I've got a lot of antique glassware and really precious crystals and things like that. We are going to be packing everything ourselves into storage for a month while the husband and I and the children travel around the UK for a really long vacation, before we then use a moving company to transport the goods from the storage place to our new home. What else? Oh yeah, and then after we've done all the precious items, the last thing we pack are actually our clothes, because then but before we pack our clothes, we will actually pack 2 or 3 suitcases for the clothes that we will need in the interim period. So when I was moving internationally, we would actually have clothes enough for about a month, because, you know, your parties or whatever, you know, winter clothes, warm weather clothes, because you never know when the weather changes and you're caught out without enough clothes. I hate shopping for new clothes when I feel like I'm being rushed to do it. It really annoys me. And of course, we've got a bag for children, and of course toys, books, you know, you know, old-fashioned toys, besides all the electronics that we pack away. Yeah, that's it really. And then we pack all these, very importantly, we've got a list. My husband, of course, is a tech guy, is the Excel sheet person. Everything is about the Excel file for him. So we make a list, and then we have a countdown of lists from the day that we have to vacate the property. We count it down to, let's say, a month or 4 weeks before So we know the importance of every week's what has to be done, when it has to be achieved. So right now we've kind of given ourselves about 4 weeks because July is a really busy month for us. I've got 2 birthdays in the house. In August, my other daughter's got her birthday. We've got festivals to go to, so we know we're going to be a bit knackered by all these parties and festivals that we thought, okay, let's achieve a month to do all these things, even though we've got a month and a half really before we look at giving back our keys to this property. But that's about it really. I mean, I'm a bit out of it really. Sorry, I'm a bit like, I can't think, a bit, my Sunday, I'm really sleepy, but I'm forcing myself. I was like, he's giving me a free pass. Oh, go back to bed if you're really tired. You know, you've been out on your ladies' night out. But I thought I'm gonna be good and do a bit of packing, a bit of cleaning, and then we're gonna sort out. I'm gonna be packing more of my winter clothes because you know, I'm hopefully this be a really warm summer, and then I won't need winter clothes for a long time. So I'm going to put them all away into storage, and I'm going to use those those vacuum bags for all my jumpers and everything else. And that's it really. Yeah, if you got any more tips, let me know. How do you pack your stuff? You know, I know if you're using a moving company, a lot of things is done for you. What do you do when you're using a moving company? What do you pack for yourself? And if you don't use a moving company, how do you sort out your moving? How do you sort out your packing? I would love to know your tips and tricks and see whether I already practice them myself. I just didn't think about sharing them with you today. So there you go. Have a great Sunday further, and I will see you in my next video during this week. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoy my chatty chat, and subscribe to me if you haven't already. Mwah. Have a good day. Bye.